What is going on, everyone? This is our first episode of Drafting the Big Board for the 2024 season. We're already back. We're already back. And we're excited. This is going to be our 48th, 49th total draft. We've done roughly 30 big boards and 17 little boards. So that's where we're at right now on the drafting part. And yeah, for this draft, it is 8:10 a.m. Central Time, 2/8 February 8th. So we're cooking. We're cooking. It's early. We're cooking. It's early in the season. It's early in the morning. 2 picks away, praying to our life that we get Amon Ra. Probably not going to happen. We expect it not to happen, but it'd be cool. Really? Amon Ra at the 8 is incredible. Okay. We like Amon Ra at the 8. What the fuck? Like, Brees going before him. It's like not bad. Bijan going before Amon Ra. Tough. I don't know about that one. That's tough. I mean, I think Amon Ra should just be going ahead of both of them. Maybe even Jamar. You'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. Two picks away. Hopefully get A-Chain here. It's A-Chain or Rishi for us. We go A-Chain. Big HA fans. So we're 8 picks away. And usually at this ADP, we were eyeing up like Sam Laporta back when he was going back here, but he's usually, as you can see, ADP wise, going ahead of there now. It's gonna be interesting to see who we end up going here. There's a lot of different players we like here, so it's a tier that we're fine with. Yeah, so I really like Michael Pittman here. I think that's who we're gonna be going. It's either him or Keenan Allen. I think I like Michael Pittman, man. Big Michael Pittman fan. Big Michael Pittman fan. It doesn't set up the nicest for an AR stack. Because like this is like at ADP for AR, so someone easily could just take him before it gets to me. Hopefully that doesn't happen. You know? We're fine if it does, but we like playing AR with Michael Pittman for sure. Because like his rushing upside is so fucking good, dude. It's so good. 3 picks away. I'm really just praying we get Jalen Waddle here. I doubt it's gonna happen. It'd be really cool if it did. Keenan Allen, also very good here. I'll take either of them. We see Keenan Allen go. Trey McBride. Yeah, Waddle goes before us. Sucks to suck for us. I think it's just Rashad White now. I do like Rashad White in this range. Because like the 1-to-1 of him versus James Cook Like, we do get Joe Brady back, which is like pretty huge for James Cook. But Rashad White's situation is pretty fucking locked up. So, I don't know. I like Rashad White there. Tampa, Rashad White is the bell cow. Like, they have the standard third down back, you know, that like comes in when Rashad White is like gassed. That is Chase Edmonds. But no one's taking away Rashad White's role. They're not going to draft a running back. The Bills, on the other hand, I could see them drafting a bruiser just because they're stupid. 4 picks away. I like tight end here. I like Jordan Addison here. I like Amari Cooper here. I think he's fallen for no reason. Like, if you're that low on Amari Cooper, you have to be all the fuck in on David Njoku. If you think Amari Cooper's that bad, you know? Yeah, and Amari Cooper goes. We see Amari Cooper go. So I think it's going to be a Jordan Addison play. It also could be a tight end play. Mark Andrews doesn't have any stacking upside. It does have potential week 17 upside with Miami. But I think I'm going to lean Jordan Addison. I think he's a good value here. Talking about Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson is not going to be playing football for the first at least like 8 weeks of the season, guaranteed. And if he comes back before that, I mean, he's not going to be good. So Jordan Addison's role as a true number 2 is very secure. And like, obviously JJ's a target hog. He'll have 30% plus. But there's a big opportunity for Jordan Addison to just like command as well 26 to 30% plus target share. Legit. He was able to pull in 23 when JJ was injured and Hawk was the only one there. Which is okay. You know, but that's year 1, you know. So gets better year 2, has more trust year 2. And like, also the culmination of those numbers are not all with Kirk Cousins. Like, when Kirk was playing, dude, Jordan Addison, oh my God, those 2 Jordan Addison great weeks that he had with Kirk, made me feel something. So, well, let's just see a good quarterback go to Minnesota, and JJ and Jordan Addison will just be Giga Smashes. 3 picks away. I'm definitely eyeing up the tight ends here for sure, either one of them. I don't really care who I get, honestly. Like, I'd like to get Kittle for the opportunity to stack. But Kincaid is not horrible because I can week 17 with A-Chain. Even though I can't get Josh Allen. He goes Pickens and Burrow. Yeah, I think we're going to be going Kittle. Kincaid's not bad either, though, man. It's tough. It's tough. Because, like, dude, if Diggs leaves, Kincaid just flies up the board. Flies. You know what? We'll mix it up. We usually don't go Kincaid here, but we will. I feel like him and Kittle, or it's just coin flippy there. Like, Kittle is obviously fucking incredible. But, like, Kincaid has a way more true of a pass catcher role than Kittle does. So when Kincaid reaches his ceiling as a potential pass catcher, that's like maybe a Mark Andrews unicorn season, you know, where we could just see him like going as tight end 1 the very next year after he has said season. So now obviously we haven't seen it and it's like a pretty far projection. The Bills would have to draft someone incredible for them to like eat away from Dalton Kincaid next year. Like, you're someone really fucking good because we know Gabe Davis ain't coming back. Stephon Diggs legit might not be there. Dude, Dalton Kincaid, the only one in uniform right now, you know? He should have an insane role next season. An insane role. A real good one. Also, Tyjae is starting to fall, but Tyjae also, me saying he's starting to fall, he's starting to creep up. Tyjae was going like below Tony Pollard when the big board got released. And now that's like significantly flip-flopped, which is interesting. People are pretty on Tajay, and it makes sense. I mean, we're really on Tajay too, because Derrick Henry's gone. There's no reason Tajay should not be like a top 10 running back next year. He can do it all. He can do it all. He's a workhorse. You know? Big Tajay fan. And obviously, like, we didn't need to comment on it, but AR went at 46 to a presumable no stack. So you don't love to see it, but it's like because we can just scared Goff. Like Tua's not bad with A-Chain, honestly. Like it's not the worst. You could have better stacks though. Purdy goes at 77. Oh, that is to the Kittle owner though, so maybe. Well, he still has Ayuk though, and who knows? Who knows for Saucio? Who knows? Not gonna speculate too hard. I think I like Chris Godwin here. I like betting on the Bucs offense. It's a good bet. Chris Godwin's falling. 7 picks away. Who we're eyeing up in this range? Because like Jared Goff, we get guaranteed. I think, like at 104, we get Jared Goff guaranteed. We may even have Jared Goff guaranteed at 113. We should have Jared Goff guaranteed at 113 because Sam Laporte is behind us when we get to that range. So I'm thinking of how I want to set this up. Because now since I have Chris Godwin plus Rachaad White, I definitely want Baker Mayfield on this team. Because his potential nutted spike weeks with those two is really high. And then I can also like even go like an inch further than that and get Cade Otton like later in the draft. Because Cade Otton's virtually free. I can pick him without like worrying about like not getting him. I just have to set up the Cade Otton into Baker or vice versa. And I'll probably do that with picks like 128, 137 maybe. Because like if I get to 152, I might be pushing it. And I know I'm planning pretty far ahead because we're still in round 8. But this is how you should be thinking about doing your drafts and structuring your team. Like you should be planning that many rounds ahead every time. Like you need to be thinking of all the angles and all the ways you could potentially getting fucked, protecting your ways from getting fucked, you know? Because like structure matters in best ball. Structure really matters. And you need to, you know, just be constantly identifying like your blind spots or whatever. So Brian Thomas goes off the board. That's who I was going to pick for sure. I could go James Conner here. That's not terrible. But the worry with James Conner is if I go James Conner and then I plan on going Baker later, with Baker, I don't know who else I'm going to... Like, I can go Baker, Jared Goff, Penix? I guess that does make sense. I've kind of talked myself into it, and then if we see a Kyler fall when going James Conner, it's not bad. Okay. So I've talked myself into a game plan. Here's the sketch. Baker is guaranteed going to be one of our quarterbacks. All right, so that's one of them. Jared Goff will not get picked by the Sam Laporta player. That's what we're betting on. We are betting that Jared Goff does not go right here. So we do see Kyler go immediately. He goes down Mitch J. I could have predicted that. But that still doesn't invalidate the James Conner pick because I need RB points. And in that receiver tier, I'm like really reaching. I'm not really reaching at this point is like not too far because Josh Downs has gone significantly down. So like that's who I would be drafting there if I was to reach. James Conner there, you know, James Conner's stats with Kyler Murray back are incredible. So like James Conner, if he has the stats that he has posted in the past with Kyler Murray, he'll still pay off the value. So Kyler Murray getting drafted, us not getting them on the same team, does not invalidate James Conner, because James Conner still can be fine without him. It just takes away the spike weeks, the nutted together spike weeks, which is fine, you know? We see Mike Williams, Khalil Shakir, Kyle Pitts go off the board. Who's the Waddle owner? He's behind me, and he has no QBs. So the Waddle person definitely wants Tua, and I don't like the Tyreek didn't pick. Tyreek didn't pick Tua, so I actually just have Tua if I want him, which I probably will take because I need quarterback points. So I can go. But the thing is like Jared Goff and Amon-Ra's weeks together are more valuable than Tua and A-Chain's weeks together, debatably, is the thing. And if I go one, I don't know if I can go the other. And I do want Jared Goff more than Tua, which is making this kind of hard. But Josh Downs goes off the board, so that makes this decision actually pretty easy, because that's who I was going to go. Jacoby Myers, also a great receiver. Devontae Adams, his status is up in the air, so Jacoby legit could be the one there. Fuck. I kind of want Jacoby. But if I go Jacoby, he goes to I can go Kirk. Okay. I just remembered I can go Kirk. I can set it up so I can go Jared. Yeah, so he goes Tua. We know he goes Tua. So we get Jared. And then okay. So we go Jared. And then it comes back to us. Who are we going there? What's our structure? We'll be 1-3-5-1 at 128. So I think at that pick we'll go Kirk. I think we'll go Kirk at that pick. And then so we can go like Goff, Kirk, Baker. And then like the nuts is getting Cade Otton here. That's the nuts. Because we're not jumping Cade Otton for Baker Mayfield, because that doesn't make sense. Like, you need QB points. Especially if you're picking Kirk, because you don't know guaranteed what his situation's going to be. Kirk legit could not be a Viking. So, you know, like, we have to play for the possible outcomes, you know? Oh my god, dude, I saw the purple tag and almost, like, my heart sunk. Because if he goes Jared there, that's, like, catastrophic for our team. Because we'd have to gaslight ourselves, and I'd have to gaslight you guys on why our QB situation would be fine if we did get Jared Goff. So it's a good thing we got him there. Yep. I mean, plan is still Kirk, man. Plan is still Kirk. Like, I mean, we can just like potentially theory some other stuff, but I think that's our best route. Like, we could go Jaden Daniels, but then what? Like, I mean. So if we go Jaden Daniels, we could backstack Demario Douglas, because that's free. You can backstack Demario Douglas because that's free. Just a bunch of rookie receivers. You potentially dart throw like another option to one of your quarterbacks that includes Daniels. So that's how we can make Daniels work if that's a potential route. I don't know if that's going to be a thing at all, but I mean, we cooked that up a little bit. Stafford, I don't think we can play Stafford. Jane Daniels goes anyway, so there goes that plan. Rodgers, we can't play Rodgers. We can't play Watson. We could play Drake May. We could play Drake May under the assumption that Curtis Samuel re-signs with Washington And we also pick up Antonio Gibson. That's how we would play Drake May. Assuming he goes to Washington, because you got to kind of make all the bets together. I don't think you want to play Levis. Like, I mean, even though it's like a sandbox type situation where it really could go any way and he's pretty cheap, I don't know. It's a pretty bad situation. Like, just D-Hop. You have Chig. I feel like Tyjae Spears is just going to get all the work, You see Lab McConkey go 126. That kind of breaks our hearts. I mean, I don't really know if we were ever going him, but it still breaks my heart. We'll go Kirk. We will go Kirk. We are 6 picks away. See Stafford, Thielen, Roshan go. Adonai Mitchell. And so yeah, we're just gonna slam Baker. And that's our QB room. Jared, Kirk, Baker. So yeah, we just go Baker. Pretty easy pick for us there. Wasn't really any consideration for anyone else there besides Baker. And then hopefully we hit the nuts on our next pick. Get Cade Otton. Or Darren Waller. Darren Waller would feel really good. Cade Otton would be the nuts. Because then we get the stack with Baker. Yup, you see it. And the thing is with receivers is obviously you always will need your core. Like you always need your core. But I think this year, relative to years past, your core can look a little lighter. Yeah, so we're 7 picks away. Hoping to get Cade Otton here. That'd be the nuts. Khalil Herbert, Bucky Irving. Some nice compensation, potentially. If we don't. Or Audrey Esme. He's someone I'm trying to get my exposure up to, too. Very good running back. See Khalil go. Yes, people just disrespecting Cade Otton. We love it. We'll eat that up. So hopefully we get Bucky or Audric as our next RB. That'd be beautiful. QB room locked up now. Got a surefire QB room now. Love to see it. Goff Cousins Baker is beautiful. Goff Cousins Baker is so good, dude. Like, that's the QB points that you're getting from this range in the potential spike weeks versus where you're grabbing the other QBs. Like, dude, you can't beat this. You can't beat this. Like, these quarterbacks all can give you the nutted outcomes. Jared and Baker had a combined 3 advance you by myself weeks in the fantasy playoffs last year. And their picks are 113, 152. Like, they both blow my mind how they're not going higher, to be honest. Like, and their floors are fine. And, like, I don't know what it is. It's probably just the brand, honestly. They're just not really that flashy. So we see Bucky Irving go. Sadness. We love Bucky. We'd really like to see Audric not go off the board. I think he's our top dog for sure. Oh, it was Keith Mitchell. Okay, I thought that was Audric. Yes! Let's go. We get Audric. Let's go. That's huge. Big. That's big. No cap. So now we're 14 picks away. What are we lining up for the rest of our draft? We have 6 picks left. So we're probably going to go... I like the 6 RB structure. It could be a 7, but there's not really that many I love in this range to the point where I'm just clicking 7. because I'd much rather dart throw receivers and try and get like value from those players, because I'm much more confident in the receiver prospects in the dumpster range than I am the RBs, if that makes sense. Like the only one in the dumpster range that I do like is Ray Davis. Pretty big Ray Davis fan, for sure. And then tight ends, I think we'll probably just close it out with like Ben Sinnott. He's a rookie tight end that I really like a lot. I mean, Tucker Kraft also isn't terrible to close out our room. His ceiling's very high. He easily could take Luke's job. And then in terms of pass catchers, you know, like like if you're just running routes for Jordan Love, it could always be you, you know? So I don't hate Tucker Kraft. So like if I go Tucker, tough. Okay. So I guess we're going DeMario. I think I like DeMario here. And then like pick Ray Davis here. Like DeMario's job is very secure. He just didn't score any touchdowns, you know? How he's falling that far honestly doesn't make sense to me. Like he's the one on that team. Are they going to draft someone better than Demario Douglas? Maybe. What? And if they do, are they going to draft two people better than Demario Douglas? Definitely not. No way they draft two. That's really unlikely. Drafting one already is super unlikely. Like drafting someone that's immediately going to take over his target share job? No way. Right? It's not like he was incredible, but like he was very good on a very bad team. So I'm a fan. And yeah, we'll just queue up Ray Davis here. Give me slam dunk and Ray Davis for sure. And if we don't get one of two, Antonio Gibson or Ezekiel Elliott, I don't really know what we're going to do at RB for our sixth RB. Because we're picking Ray first, because we can't potentially lose the opportunity to get Ray Davis. Because if he, like, you know, in this range, all it takes is for one of these to pay off. Truly. If you just hit one, that's all it takes. So I'd much rather pick him than, like, Antonio Gibson or Ezekiel Elliott, where it's like, you know what you're getting. And I'd rather just bank on talent over injury. All right. So we're 2 picks away. And we're just going to be slam dunking Ezekiel Elliott here. I think he's by far the best pick here for us on this roster. Just potentially might need some RB points. And then we're going to be going 2 receivers and 1 tight end. I think that's what I like doing here. The receivers we're eyeing up are Burton, LMC, Jamari Thrash. Love all of them in their different ways. And then Ben Sinnott is the rookie tight end I'm betting on. I like his profile. I really like Ben Sinnott's profile. That's the Sidge. And Jermaine Burton, I think, will go first because he's the most likely to get picked. On top of that, his profile, I mean, it's close between him and LMC for me. Like, they're both so good at like honestly everything on the field. They both have great burst. They're both great in contested catch. They both are good route runners. I don't really know like much that those 2 receivers can't do, to be honest. They're both great prospects. incredible prospects, honestly. Like Luke McCaffrey being projected to go in the 4th, 5th round it's mind blowing to me, honestly. Like he's a 2nd round player minimum. Like if you had me drafted, dog, I'm taking him like the first chance I can get in the 2nd. Like honestly. But enough like Luke gushing. Jermaine too, dude. Like for Alabama, he was easily their star receiver. And he just doesn't do anything like I would say that flashy. I don't really know who to comp him to either for an NFL receiver, because he's like maybe he gives like kind of Tank Dell vibes, but he plays like at a bigger size than Tank Dell. Like he can actually like Jermaine Burton can run someone over. Jermaine Burton actually will be able to pass block, or not pass block, run block. Do blocks down the field. Jermaine Burton is undersized, but he's strong as fuck for his size. So I can definitely see him helping out in those types of situations. 2 picks left, 224, 233. You already know what it is. We're going LMC at our next pick. And then I can touch on Jamari Thrash. He's also a dog. Jamari Thrash, very, very good player. All right. So we're 2 picks away. And Luke McCaffrey got taken, which is insane. Whoever took him? Diamond Dan. He knows his rookies. Diamond Dan knows his rookies. Gotta give him that. You gotta give him that. So we'll be going our token Jamari Thrash here. We love Jamari Thrash. Wide receiver out of Louisville. Incredible. Just not fast, though. Also a great outside route runner. Beats you downfield. Finds the soft spots in the zones. He's going to be good at the next level. And for our last pick, we're just going to be slam dunking Ben Sinnott. He's the tight end that we like the most. All right, so that's going to be first big board draft. Got a 3-6-8-3. Jerry Rock, Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield, Devon A. Chain, Rashad White, James Conner, Audric Estime, Ray Davis, and Ezekiel Elliott. Got Amon Ra, Michael Pittman, Jordan Addison, Chris Godwin, Jacoby Myers, Demario Douglas, Jermaine Burton, Jamario Thrash for our receiver room. And then to close out with the tight ends, we got Dalton Kincaid, K-Dot, and Ben Sinnott. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please follow my socials down below. I'd be streaming on Kick almost every day, live with the big board, doing other fantasy stuff related to football. So check me out there. Follow me on my socials, and make sure to leave a like on the video. Thank you guys for watching.